Hello, everyone. My name is Chu Li, an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science at the National Yangming Jiaotong University. The technology I will be presenting today is security vulnerability detection and attack prevention for 4G, 5G multimedia subsystems. Nowadays, almost every adult person has a smartphone. For most of the time, the phone does not have any incoming call, sign, or ringtone from cellular voice service. It means no one is calling you. However, is this always the case? Probably you are under attack. We discovered that the phone may suffer from a stealthy called DOS attack. An attacker may make ghost calls to your phone and then occupy your call resource. Then no one can reach you. Certainly, to launch the attacker just needs your phone number, and during the attack, there are not any sign on your phone. Moreover, the phone may also suffer from a call spoofing attack. This is, the call number shown on the phone may be fake. It does not belong to the caller. This call spoofing attack may further lead to a social engineering attack. Surprisingly, these attacks are globally common. We have experimentally validated them from 2 Asian carriers and 2 US carriers. Moreover, we have tested 15 phone models with 7 phone brands. So what happened here? They come from the vulnerable IMS system. IMS stands for IP Multimedia Subsystem. It supports 4G, 5G multimedia and the core services. The related services include the 4G voice solution, VoLTE, 5G voice solution, 5G VoNR, and the VO Wi-Fi voice service. So among these services, VO Wi-Fi is the most vulnerable service. It allows mobile users to make cellular calls through Wi-Fi network. It can complement the 4G, 5G voice solutions for the areas with poor cellular signals, but its traffic needs to traverse the internet, where there may be many attackers. Although there are security mechanisms for the IMS system, but it is still vulnerable. Let's consider the VO Wi-Fi service. To protect the VO Wi-Fi traffic through the internet, an IPsec tunnel is built between UE's Wi-Fi interface and the security gateway in the 4G core network. The other IPsec session for specific application via Wi-Fi is built between the virtual interface and the IM system with the transport mode. However, via Wi-Fi synchronization can be hijacked. It allows an attacker to manipulate IMS core service operation. So if IMS has any vulnerabilities which were hidden by the formal voice solutions, they can be exposed to attackers now. We have 3 breakthrough contributions. First, we developed an AI-based detection module for IMS vulnerability. There are 4 major vulnerabilities that can be detected. They come from call state machine, call management, call ID verification, and the call information privacy. With the first 3 vulnerabilities, the attacker can manipulate IMS call operation to launch call DOS attack, call spoofing attack, and so on. With the last privacy leakage of the call information, the attacker can remotely probe the callee's information with only their phone number. The second contribution is a network side solution for telecom carriers and the standard groups to resolve the vulnerabilities from the network infrastructure. The third contribution is a device-based solution that is an AI-based detection module for call ID spoofing. These major results have been published in the top conference ACM Become 2020. For the AI-based detection for call ID spoofing, the major concept is to examine whether there are any inconsistent call status between the caller and the call number owner. Once the callee receives the call, our detection module will collect the call number owner status by calling him back in the background. With the messages received from the incoming call and the probe call, we apply machine learning to their call statuses and then compare them. If there are any inconsistency, the caller is determined as a spoof call from the attacker. For the industry impact, our developer detection modules and the solutions can assist standard groups carriers, and the telecom phone vendors in detecting and resolving IMS security vulnerabilities. Since the identified vulnerabilities generally exist in global 4G, 5G systems. We have contributed to TTC and NCC in Taiwan and the GSMA, which is an industry organization that represents the interests of mobile network operators worldwide. So our contributions have made the global telecom industry benefit and expect to make the global IMS system be more secure. Thanks for your attention. If you have any questions or need more details, please feel free to contact us.